And we're back with the fourth game of the day. This time Salaspils will match up against the Tartu from Estonia. Tartu will start the game on offense. We have Helena Tere with the disc. Swings it to Klar. Finds number 23. Trin. And that's a mistake for Tartu. Salaspils with the first break opportunity of the game. Goes up for Ants and a bit too behind her. Mont already apologized Ance by the throw. And yeah, Tartu will try to hold their offense again. Klar to Kaidi. Back to Klar. Breaks the throw to Trini. Finds Kaidi. And that's Sanita in the end zone. 1-0. Tartu moves in front. Not a clean hold by Estonians on the first point of the game, but Salaspils had the chance. They had the chance to break, but unfortunately a missed throw by Poduma gave the disc back to Tartu, which didn't make any mistakes and secured their first point of the game. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Leva there. We have Catalina. Monta. Big swing to Helena. Up the line to Catalina, to Poduma. Big swing to Helena. Finds Anse in the middle. Catalina. And Leva in the end zone. A quick equalizer. 1-1. This should be an exciting game because Salaspils, I would say they need to win this game to get on a score sheet with a point, with a W in this game. Tartu won their previous matchup against the Hyperflick. Pretty dominant game, 13-3. And Salaspils lost their first game to Moments, 13-9 or 13-7. So Tartu with the disc. Sanit up line to nobody. And another break opportunity for Salaspils. Anse with the disc. Finds Dudin on a swing. Esther upline. Wow, contested grab by Anse. Dudin to the end zone and a bit too sharp for Esther in the end zone. And Tartu with the first break opportunity in this game. The score is still 1-1 after 4 minutes played. Sanita. The only Latvian born player on Estonian side. Klar, a hammer, and Sanita didn't manage to come down with it. And Salaspils will get the disc back with a chance to break. Let's see if they can manage to get the break with the third try. Gasin immediately shoots it deep for Orlovska. Ouch, right out of her hands. Pretty decent decision. Only thing there already was poached from Tartu side, so they were expecting for Salaspils to shoot it. Marin on the far sideline. Scoober goes up. And Sanita Lasmane. With a second point for the visiting team from Estonia. Tartu ahead 2-1. So everyone watching this live stream, how you feeling? How you doing? How's your Saturday? I'm pretty sure most of you are either homesick or by any reasons didn't manage to come here and help your team out on the field or on the sideline. That's why you're staying home, or maybe you're just preparing for tomorrow's men division Baltic Frisbee League. Let's see, Gasiņa. Very deep in the end zone, finds Dudiņa. Podama, Salaspils still in their own end zone after 3 passes. And Helena Tere with the defense. Kaidi. This didn't even stop. Finds Helena. Swing to Kaidi, and Kaidi immediately throws it to Helena for a 3-1. 3-1. So far, Kaidi's been unstoppable today with her passes in the end zone, especially to Helena. Alright, 3-1. Tartu ahead. Let's see when the team Salaspils will take the timeout in this game, or which team will take the first timeout. You can say your predictions in the chat. Who will take the first timeout? Any predictions? I will go with the Salaspils just because they're trailing by 2 now. But we'll see after this offensive hold. Monta shakes her head saying no to the cutters. Finds Esther up line. Big swing to Anse. Beautiful. And Anse breaks the mark, finding Monta. Ooh. Nice disc movement by Salaspils. Just quick give and go. And Monta to Esther. 3-2. That was lovely. Lovely disc movement by Salaspils, and that's a 3-2. Salaspils just trailing by 1 point now. I believe we have only had 2 breaks in this game. 1 or 2 breaks. One definitely we had on the Tartu side, but I'm not sure if we had 2 breaks in a row. So let's see if Salaspils can amp up the pressure and get the break for I would say the Latvian powerhouse, because Salaspils in Europe Ultimate, in the world Ultimate scene, is kind of a big name. Big scooper to Helena Tere. Finds Kaidi. Alright, Lori with the disc. Back to Kaidi. Well, of course she shoots it for the end zone, and wow, number 16 Mertel knocks the disc out of Helena Tere's way, and that's a break opportunity for Salaspils. You know me, I would love to see more breaks during the games. Defense wins the games, right? So break is the only option for defensive line players. Catalina swings it to Monta, and a hand block. Wow. Can we see a replay of that? That was nasty. Bang. Sweet. Oof. Marina sent Monta back to Salaspils with that one. And yeah, Kaidi managed to squeeze it in to the Lori upline, and that's 4-2. Huge hand block by Marin to get the hold for Team Tartu. Wow. I'm still a bit shocked by that hand block. I would say the first, like the huge hand block of the day here in the Baltic Frisbee League in a women's division. Okay. Kaidi with a pull. Dudinya collects. Finds Anse. Helena. Big swing. Big swing to Liva there. Dudinya. Catalina. Anse up the line. Scuba goes up. And oof, money. Ching, ching, ching. Lovely scooper by Anse. Finds Dudinya in the end zone, and that's 4-3. Still 1 point lead for Tartu, but Salaspils keeping this game close, just 2 breaks behind. Plus Tartu started the first half with the offense, so Salaspils will have a chance to start the second half with the offense. So getting that 1 break back would be super important for Salaspils. But let's see. Monta with the pull. I believe Monta is eager to get that block back to help her team to secure a break. But let's see if she can manage to do that. Helena. Up the line to Margie. Inside throw. Lori. Scuba, and yeah, it's tough for the defender in the end zone if the mark gets broken like that. And nothing Anse could do. Helena Terre with a 5th point for the Tartu of the game. 5-3. 5-3. Pretty close game, I would say. We're 2 points away from the halftime on Tartu's side. Salaspils still needs 4 points to reach the halftime first. So let's see if they can start with a clean hold. Dudinya. Catalina. Back to Dudinya. Swing to Anse. And nice pressure by Klar on Anse, and you already see Helena with the disc. Sanita. Red zone. Back to Helen. Finds number 23, Trin. And that's Sanita in the end zone. 6-3. 3-point lead for the Estonian team. Or Team Estonia from Tartu. Right. Wasn't me. Alright, pull goes up. It seems like Dudinya will collect the disc. Still Dudinya. And a block. That's a block by Margie. On Tartu's side. Will Tartu manage to get the halftime here? Uncontested catch by Helen. Swings back to Marin. Helena to Margie in the end zone. 7-3. And that's a halftime, ladies and gentlemen. See you after the halftime. And welcome back. Second half will start shortly. We have Team Salaspils against Team Tartu. Baltic Frisbee League, game number 4 in the first stage of this lovely league. And Salaspils will start on offense this second half. They're finding themselves behind 4 points after the first half. 7-3 is the score. We got Leva to Monta. Big swing back to Anse. And that's a point. Leva managed to get the 4th point on the board for Team Salaspils. And the pull goes up. Marin with the disc. Klar and Dodinya with the defense finds finds Estere. Back to Dodinya. Anse. Monta with the disc. And that's a break. Nice. First break of the game for Salaspils. 7-5. Monta finds Helena in the end zone for the 7-5. Still trailing by 2 points, but this was much needed break for Salaspils, I would say. Marin with a disc, finds Helen on the swing, up the line to Sanita, back to Helena. Finds Trin, Samantha. Will she go up the line? Or she will try to squeeze it in the end zone. Hammer goes up, and Leva with a huge defense. Alright. A second break opportunity for Salaspils in a row. Would be really good for Team Salaspils to squeeze this one in. But let's see, Dodinya. Mount up the line. Finds Leva on the swing. To Helena. And to Monta. Second break in a row, 7-6. Nice defense by Leva, and after that, Helena finds Monta in the end zone for the 7-6. It's just a 1-point game now. Ooh-wee! I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout by Tartu soon if Salaspils can get a break. We could see a timeout for Tartu, but it seems like Salaspils took the timeout, and let's see you after the timeout. And we're back. After the timeout, let's see. Salaspils already on the hot streak. 2 breaks in a row. It's just a 1-point game. Tartu in their own end zone. We got Margie with the disc. Finds Helen on a swing. Lori. To Myrtel. Oh. Oh, Clara with a close grab next to the sideline, and Helena finds the Myrtel in the end zone for the 8-6. Salaspils already amped up the pressure in the second half. Nice to see that, but this time Tartu were a bit... But this time Tartu was a bit more efficient on the offense. The guys on the keyboard is saying me that the last throw was out of bounds, but not a single girl from the Salaspils saw that, so that's a point, and the game continues. That's the best part about Ultimate Frisbee. There are no referees, and you are the referee, so it's your job to make the right calls and right decisions on the field. But in the meantime, Monta with a nice grab next to the end zone, but yeah, Leva didn't manage to secure the disc in her hands, and Clar doesn't hesitate, finds Sanita Lasman in the end zone for a quick 9-6. Well, it seems like the timeout helped more Tartu's side than Salaspils. Damn. Alright, 9-6. Tartu just 4 points away from winning the game. Salaspils still needs 7 points. More than they already scored in this game, but anything is possible in this lovely game of Ultimate. Dudiņa, Catalina, Poduma, and finds Leva. Lovely blade. I mean, Helena Terre was already there to help the defense, but throw was way too good. Way too good for her to reach, and that's 9-7. Danis. Such an inside joke. We still haven't seen a single Callahan today, so will this be the game where we will have the first Callahan of the game? Do you think? I'm not sure, but we'll see. Clar swings back to Marin. Back to Clar. Playing a quick dominator. And yeah, 2-girl game. Ends with a point for Tartu. It's 10-7. 10-7. Salaspils defender Esther was already there, but yeah, Marin was a bit quicker with a grab there, and that's 10-7. Nice pull by Tartu. Answer to Dudiņa. Finds Leva. To Monta. Swings it to Anse. Anse back to Monta. Up the line to Dudiņa. And once again up the line to Poduma this time. And Anse up the line right on the doorstep. A quick swing back to Poduma. And this time Helena reads the reads the play perfectly and gets the block, or more like interception in this case. But few passes later, Margie miscommunicates with her teammates, and that ends up as a drop. Salaspils gets the disc back, finds Leva. Scooper to answer, but yeah, shortest Salaspils player didn't reach the disc that high, and that's another drop for Salaspils. Now let's see with the second break opportunity for Tartu. Hammer goes up, fulfilled hammer to Helena Terre, and that's 11-7. Yikes. Good decision to go for a fulfilled hammer. Maybe the hammer wasn't the best. It wasn't the best way how it was thrown, but hey, if it works, it ain't broken. So I'm pretty sure that Kaidi wasn't happy about the way how her hammer flew across the field. But hey, it ended as a point. She took the sub, and let's see how Salaspils girls can come back after such a break. Ansa gets the disc, finds Catalina, up the line to Estere, and a miscommunication on the swing, and a break opportunity for Tartu. Pretty good defensive set on Salaspils protecting the end zone, but Marin to Helen is low-key unstoppable. 12-7. 12-7 and a match point for Tartu. Seems like Salaspils girls are thinking about timeout, at least by hand signals, but they don't have a position of the disc to take it, at least now. But yeah, I don't see them taking a timeout immediately when they receive the disc. So let's see if the Tartu ladies can finish the game with a break. 12-7. Rough start for Salaspils girls. Seems like the break will be the point where we will start this point. Montepodema with the disc. Probably one of the most experienced players on the field. I'm not sure about Dudinya or Leva, who's with the disc now. But yeah, I would say it's Montepodema with the biggest experience here. And we have a foul call on the field. Alright. Seems like okay, maybe, yeah. A foul. Girls trying to figure out where the disc will start. Seems like uncontested foul, so disc will stay with Helena. Upline to Dudinya. And nice cut to free herself up the line. And Catalina Bernane. Yeah, Catalina Bernane with a point. Oof, tough task for Salaspils to come back in this game, just because Tartu is already on a match point, 1 point away from winning this game. For Salaspils, they need 5 breaks in a row to win the game. Believe me, 5 is a lot. But it's doable. It's doable. But it doesn't seem that the Estonian girls are scared. But let's see if Salaspils can amp up the pressure and seal the deal here. Klar on the doorstep with a pretty nifty grab. Helena swings back to Sanita. To Helen. Finds Trin. Helen. Trin again. Crossfield hammer. Oh, ho, ho. Wow. Okay, Clark, stone cold. 13-8, and that's a win for Team Tartu from Estonia. Thank you for watching. See you in 10-15 minutes for our next game. Thank you for watching.